Yeah, yeah, sure. So in the previous classes, we have covered topics like setup of JDK, IntelliJ, and we have also seen introduction to Java, basic introduction to Java, the features of Java, and some of the object-oriented principles. And we also saw some. Can someone please mute themselves? Yeah, we also saw some basic introduction to data types and how we create a class, some basic Java terminologies, the definitions, and also how what's the relevance of those terminologies, some basic interview questions as well. So, before starting this class, I think you all are like quite familiar with these data types as well now. This byte, sort, int, long, float, double, boolean, char. These are the primitive data types which we will be heavily using while we go on in the next classes. So I would like to give you a small exercise now. Can you just create a class? Then you can create that main method, take two inputs like two numbers, print out their product, and just display it on the console. Is the question clear? Means you have to basically take two numbers as input, two integers as input, and print out their products. That's it, nothing else. So you have already seen like how I create the class, right? You can basically go here and create a class, Java class, create a main method, and basically take two integer values, print out their product, and that's it. Is everyone clear about the question? Hello.
Yes. Hmm.
Yeah, see, it's not just me always demonstrating the examples, but if you don't do the hands-on, then it won't be too much of use. It would be just like of a lecture going on, and that's why I want you to do some exercise. So I'll just uh, go ahead and create a class like product. You can go ahead and create a class like this. So you have a class like this, right? And then we have already seen how we create a main method, right? What your task is, take two numbers, compute their product, and print it. This is a very small exercise. It should not take like more than 2-3 minutes. If anyone is done doing this, you can let me know. Anyone who has completed it? Okay, I'll write down the program. Everyone here, please go ahead and follow me and create a Java class. You can name the class as product. And then create this main method until now. And then I'll write down the program. So for taking two numbers, what you basically need to do, if the numbers are like integers, so basically you need to have the data type as integer, right? So I would take int num1, say the first value is 10, so this is it, and num number 2 equal to 5. So what our objective is, basically we need to like compute the product of these two numbers. So I would need some third variable where I basically store the product of these two numbers. So this is very basic program. So I am taking a third variable, int product, where basically I would be computing the product of these two numbers, the multiplication of these two numbers, and I would be storing that in this. So this is basically number one into number two. The asterisk symbol is basically used for the product. So this is one product statement. So basically int num1 equal to 10. So what happens here is, if you see this statement at line number 6, int is the data type, which is basically signifying that we are using integer data type. So what type of number we want? That is integer data type. Num1 is basically the variable, and then we are assigning this value 10 in num1. Similarly, we are doing for number 2. We are assigning value 5 in number 2, and semicolon is basically used at the end of any statement in Java. So we'll be using semicolon. Then int product is this product is another third variable. We are computing the product number 1 into number 2. Asterisk symbol is used for the multiplication and then followed by semicolon. Then we would be basically just printing this out. So system.out.println is used to print anything to the console. So basically what you can do is like write product of num1. So basically if you want to like provide the again, if you want to like print the values here, so basically how you do is like, out of these double quotes, this double quotes is basically used to write any string over here. Then you can append it by plus and then write number 1. Again provide a plus, and again you can write some string, and again provide the value like number 2. It's product. So the output be product of number 1 5 and number 2 uh, uh, 5 is sorry, product of number 1 10, product of and number 2 5 is product. So we should basically expect the value as 50. Let me run this program. See, product of num1 10 and num2 5 is 50. I want everyone to complete until this point. Let me know if anyone is having any issues in this. Anyone has any queries about this program? This is a very basic program, so everyone should be able to complete it. In case if anyone still has any issues, please let me know. Has anyone completed this? Admasu? Araya?
Yeah, I tried to finish, but I don't know. I made a mistake. It is not run.
You're not able to run?
Yeah, I don't know.
Uh,
My package is I
can you
wrote down.
can you share your screen? We'll try to solve your problem.
Oh, it is disabled. Can you?
Okay, okay. Let me enable this. Yeah, you can share your screen now. We'll see what issue you are facing.
Okay. Okay, this is my screen.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. The first one I don't know. I have the new project product class and
No, no,
inside
wait.
product class.
One
Oh, I
second.
think this is from here. I created for this test too.
Can you go ahead and click on test 2? Right click on test 2. Okay. No, no. Can you move this class into that SRC folder? It is in SRC folder only, right? Okay, okay. Uh, just click on refactor. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Uh,
Okay. Now that you can see some red underlines, right? So basically, you have some errors in your program. So that
okay.
system.out.print S will be capital at line number 8.
Yeah, yeah,
S will be capital. Yeah,
yeah.
that is correct. And
Okay.
and at line number 5 and 6, you basically need to append a semicolon because all
I
the statements you write in Java would be appended by a semicolon.
yeah,
Everyone else can also follow this so that this does not have to be repeated again. And everyone, I'm saying this for everyone. If you don't do the hands-on, which is a must. It won't be much of a use. It's not like you get all the lectures from here and then you just go ahead and you will be like learning Java. If you don't do the hands-on, then it won't be of much use. So please, everyone, go ahead and uh, create this simple class and perform the product of both this. Yeah,
Oh,
there's
E,
a,
Java E, Java
there's a
E.
typo there as well. Yeah. Okay.
What about?
Okay. I think you don't have a see. Guess how? I created a package and then I created the class. So basically, you have not created the package as of now. So basically, what you can do is like just remove that statement. So now you don't have any errors. Can you go ahead and run this program again? So
Okay, product of P. 9 is 72. Okay, then Miss
uh,
Jessie. Okay.
yeah. Product of 8 and 9 means you should have basically means you could write basically in that comment product of B and C, but it is fine. You can just you got how to write those print statements now, right?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. You can answer your screen.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Others, have you completed this exercise?
Yeah, I tried, but I don't finish that one.
What is the issue? Can you share your screen?
Wow.
Araya, Freddy, Admasu,
Freddy. Mm,
are you guys following me?
yeah, yeah. Oh, I think I follow you. Just start this one, but we're not finished.
Okay.
Let me see. There is this one. Son, I do
Okay,
it.
one
I
second.
am trying Python.
Yeah.
I am
Son.
trying. This is Admaso.
Okay,
Give me
okay.
seconds.
Yeah, please, everyone, please try it.
Mm,
If there's any issue, if there is any errors, I will help you. But you have to definitely try it on your own first. Yeah. Okay. Freddy, just right click on that product class
mhm.
on the left hand side. On the left hand side, right click on that.
Yeah,
See,
I'll have to look.
one second. When you create a class, right?
Yeah,
I told you
class.
that we should basically follow a convention that we should use capital letters in the start, right? The first letter of the class would be a capital letter. So
Okay.
yeah, do one thing, go to refactor, rename,
Okay.
and make the P a capital. So just stop. So for everyone, see, if you want to refactor something, suppose you want to like change the name of the class, and so what you can basically do is like go and click on the file, click on refactor, click on rename, and then click
Yeah.
on this refactor. So it basically changes. it- So the changes will be like reflected everywhere. Yeah, go
Okay.
click on rename,
Rename already. I do it. Rename.
rename only. Yeah, and make the first letter as capital letter.
Mhm.
Yeah, click on refactor. See, uh, uh, no,
Okay, I'm not finishing
no,
for
no.
that.
1 second. Go to the below, and there's a option called do refactor, right?
Yeah, I did.
No, 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 not there, not there. No, no, no. Just click outside. Bottom left. Bottom left. No, no. Scroll your cursor below. Bottom left. Can you see
This one, yeah.
bottom left corner? Left,
Bottom.
left. Do refactor, right? You can see that do refactor.
Okay, the third factor, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Click on that. Do yeah, yeah, yeah. That is the one.
This one, okay.
Yes.
Let's see.
Continue. Continue.
So,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, so that error is gone. Means you can see your class name is proper now. Now you have another error. Come to line number 7.
Okay. This
Line number
one?
7 in the program.
Yeah, this one.
Yeah. So uh,
I think I'm not too
go,
sure.
go inside that curly braces.
Okay,
Yeah.
inside.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Again, start one string. For writing any string, you will need double quotes. Provide a double quote, and you can write a product of num1 and num2.
No, not just
Num2. Okay, fine. Num2.
mhm.
No, it would be num2.
Oh, no, yeah.
Yeah. Is. Okay, you can go ahead and write plus. No,
Mhm.
no. No. See, any string that you write should be within double quotes. String is basically a
Okay,
sequence of
so
characters.
you're right. Yeah,
So it should be is,
mhm.
and outside of that, write plus.
Right.
Now you would be printing the product. So product is a variable, right? So
Mhm.
just after this plus, you can write product.
For class,
Yeah.
encoding the product,
No,
right?
no, not required. Product means if you want to print the value, it should not be in product. If you want to just write out some string, it should be in semicolon. So basically, you want to print the value now, right? So
Yeah,
just
printing value,
yeah,
so we don't need this, all right?
yeah. Remove that quotes and just write product.
Just product.
Yeah, so just click on that. See, if when you had written like PR, right? So
Yeah.
you are getting some suggestion. So you don't need to write entire thing. You can just click on that. That suggestion autocomplete feature will help you. Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Right click and then again run this program. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Product of
so you can basically write down the comments properly. Means there's some typo and all, but you got how to write the program, right?
right. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay, Freddy.
All right.
Yeah. Anyone else is facing the problem? TJ?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Are you facing any issues?
Yeah.
If you're facing any issues, can you please share your screen?
Pritam, share your screen, please. Then I can follow your. Can you see my screen?
Okay, first you can like try it out on yourself because like I have already solved the problem and everyone saw it.
Oh,
Okay. TJ, there's one issue in your program. If you see at line number 2, public static void main. See, void V should be in small letters.
yeah.
Yeah. So
Oh.
just right click on this and no. Uh, okay. Yeah. You're seeing the product, right?
Yeah, I see.
Yeah. So one thing, TJ, I think you had like written entire thing public static void main. You typed it all, right? So what you can do is like just go to line number 1
Mm-hmm.
after class product. After that curly braces, move your cursor,
Mm-hmm.
press enter. Just write main
Am I in?
main.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Just press enter. Press enter. See, this automatically created this block for you. So
Okay.
yeah. This is the shortcut you will follow, right? You don't have to basically write that entire thing. It kills your time and you can have typos and errors as well, right?
Yeah.
You got basically what my intention was. Again,
Yeah,
for
I got it.
yeah, again for writing system.out.println, basically go to line number 8, press enter, just write SOUT.
It's gonna come down like this, SOUT.
Yeah, and just press enter, SOUT, and press enter.
Mhm.
Yeah, you got that entire print statement, right? So those are the features, like autocomplete features of this editor. It will help you. It will also help in like minimizing the errors.
Right, right.
Yeah. So that's
From
it.
here, Rita, okay, where is your package to this?
See, who is
But I
this?
don't think there's the package. It's something I
See,
don't have any.
who was asking about package?
Gotcha.
I guess so. A package was one thing that I told you the concept, but even if there is no package as of now, you can just create a program. Means I'll package is basically used for like providing modular structure to your project, right? But as of now, I've just created a simple program. So uh, I think TJ, you can do one thing. You can go ahead and click on source file. On the left hand side, you can
Okay.
see source, right?
Yeah.
Click on source. For just wait. For everyone who does not know how to create a package and how to place a file in package, TJ will be creating one package. Everyone please follow and create that package.
No, no, for me, I understood how to create it, but you said we don't need it at this time for because this is a simple example.
No. See, package is used for like providing means modules to your project. So this is just some simple class that we are seeing. So even if he has not created a package for now, our objective was to like run this program, compute this product of two numbers. So that's it. So I'm not getting into the complexity of creating a package, but still for everyone who I created that package and showed you yesterday, means in the last class. Now TJ will be creating that. Everyone please follow and create a package such that you also know how to create a package. So he has like right clicked on source folder. He went into like new and then on package. Everyone follow this step and please go ahead and create a package. And you can click on package now.
What kind of package do you have?
So a package can basically contain your folder, and then that folder can have certain subfolders, subdirectories. So basically the convention would be like if you
Right.
write like okay, you can write something like com dot.
Okay.
Yeah, just delete this.
From
Com dot Java dot training
that.
and dot operators you can write. Just enter, press enter. Yeah. Now what you can basically do is like click on the class. Everyone, if you see this product class, right, it does not have any package mentioned in the Java file as of now, right? But if you drag and drop this product file, click on this product file, TJ, drag and drop into the package. Yeah, click on refactor. Now, if you go to, yeah, expand that.
Mhm.
So your product Java file product.java is now within that package. And you can see that the editor already helped you in creating that statement package com.java.training.operators, right? So what that basically means is that you have a package which the name of that package is com.java.training.operators, and your Java class product dot Java file is within that package. everyone is able to follow this. If you are not, please go ahead and do this thing, create a package, and then place your file into that package. TJ, you were able to do it, right? So you have
Yeah.
like followed it until now. For others, I'm like giving some 2 minutes to complete this. See, the more hands-on exercises you do, right, the more it will help you. It's not just like listening to some lectures and then you think that you know entirely Java. It won't be like a lot of theoretical when you go for like interviews. So you will have to basically do the hands-on as well. They might ask you to write some simple programs and they might ask you some Java concepts. So you will have to do the hands-on as well. So means start making those efforts now. Means whatever assignments or whatever class demos I'm giving, so try to like do it on your editor as well. That will help you a lot. If there is any issues, if there are any errors, I'm here to help you, but you have to like make the efforts.
Yeah.
Can I share my screen and try to
Yeah,
create
yeah. TJ,
the
you can
class?
unshare your screen. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Oh, you have like created a .iml file. Can you delete this file? Uh, There's no need, means this IML file is not required. Can you just go ahead and delete? I think Admasu, go on file, you delete this file first, test.iml.
Okay. Okay. Give me a second.
Uh, Means click on that file test.iml on the left hand side.
Which one? This one?
No, no, on the file on the left hand side, you see, right? That file name above the, yeah, below that test.iml file is there, right? Click on that. No, no. You see that test.iml file above the external libraries, right? Above that,
There?
test.iml. Just press your delete and delete key and delete it. Yeah. Click on OK. Now what you do basically is like go on file on
Uh,
the top left corner. Click on new.
here?
Yeah. Click on new. Click on project. So we are basically seeing how to create a project. I think Admasu did not create a project, Java project. So anyone who is like unaware of this can uh, just see now that we are creating a new Java project. Click on project, provide a name, Java training. Okay, Java training. Click on create.
No, I think we don't need spaces.
No, don't do
Mhm.
anything. Just that is fine if you provide as well, but you don't need spaces. Remove that spaces
Okay.
in between. Yeah, click on create. New window. Click on new window. Now you see that you have your structure like project structure, right? And you have your
Yes.
source directory already created. Go
Okay.
ahead and click on source directory, src.
Okay.
Yeah, right click on that and go to new. go to package. Yeah, you can write com.java.training, com.java.training. Dot operators. Okay, just press enter. Now you see your package created on the
Okay.
left hand side. Go
Yes.
ahead, go and click on that package. Right click on that package. Now we will see we are going to create a class in that. Go on new. Go and click on Java class. You can provide the class name as product. Just press enter. You see your class is created in the package now, right? At line number one, you can see
Okay.
the
Yes.
package statement is already there. At line number 3, you can
Yes.
see publish class product. So your class is
Oh.
created within this package. So within this curly braces, go and press enter. At line number 4, okay, yeah, means see this curly braces now show your starting of the class and ending of this class. So opening curly braces is basically opening curly bracket is basically showing that your class starts here. At line number
Okay.
5, at line number 5, you have your closing curly bracket. So that shows that your class ends here. So whatever code you will be writing, basically you will be writing between this opening curly bracket and closing curly bracket, right? So
Okay.
press anywhere between those curly braces.
Just like this.
Press enter. Yeah. So now what was our objective? We had to like take two numbers and calculate their product and print out the product, right?
Yes.
Yes. So now basically take two integers like int a equal to no need of writing comment. You can like remove that comment. No need of
Okay.
writing that comment. That was for like showing what was our objective. Since in the interest of
Okay.
time, we'll just calculate the take two numbers and calculate the product. You can write out like int
int
space num1 equal to 10. I think you already showed how you were able to follow until now, right? I already showed that for
Yes.
like 2-3 people. So will you be able to like complete the program now? No, for us. Just do it now
Let me,
on your,
yeah, just okay. Just follow me.
okay, semicolon, semicolon, not colon. Yeah.
Until Admaso created, can I ask you one question? Like,
Yeah, please go ahead.
yeah, when we created the project, different directories generated auto, yeah. For example, when he created Java training, so a different directory idea, source, external, and scratch is something that is generated. So can you a little bit describe for the function of for all directories? Because I confused. You said for an resource we will create for a module, that means for a package. But when we create the main application.
So means we created one package, right? com.java.training.operators. So if you expand that, I'll show you like
Yeah, source files, for my understood, it is only created a module and like property something so. But the main applications or APIs when we create. So from inside idea or source or external or
no
inside for the
it will
project.
be inside source. Means basically you will have to see when we create the APIs, your REST APIs, and we write the configurations file, right? So that's like, see, this is a plain Java project. When we create your REST APIs, we will be basically going for a Spring Boot project. And when you click on Spring Boot project, right? So your editor will automatically create an SRC folder for you. And then there will be something called as resources folder for you. So in resources folder, basically you will be placing some static files. And in your SRC folder, basically you will be writing all your Java related files. So that is the structure when we go for that resources folder and all. Let's not go into that as of now because we are not creating a Spring Boot project. Let's stick to like core Java. So for now, you have your source folder, and whatever packages you create, you will be basically creating those packages within that source folder, SRC folder, and all the Java programs you will be writing here. Any confusion until now?
Yeah, so are we working real-time project after we finish this one, or no? If you will work, that is
See,
we-
guess what? Everything will go with step by step. If I go ahead now and start creating a real-time project, I think like most of you will not get it, right? Because you don't know the basics as of now, and like these are very basics that I'm teaching you as of now. So we cannot go all at the end step right now, right? So I'll take one step at a time, teach you all the concepts, and then at the end we'll be basically going for a project. We'll see how to like create APIs and how to like hit endpoints. Like basically you are entering some information, you have some employee and that employee feeds certain information, and based on that information your endpoint should provide some kind of like output, right? So we'll be basically seeing those things when we go ahead and learn Spring Boot. But let's go now with basic Java concepts and hands-on, so that you basically get a grasp of the Java language, and then you will be able to basically uh, use these concepts while we basically create our projects. Is
okay,
that clear?
okay,
Yeah.
sure.
So, Admasu, you have a typo at line number 8. Go ahead and delete this entire line. I think I already showed you how we basically have a shortcut for creating this print ln statement. Yeah, just write SOUT. And one more thing, I think you are doing something very wrong here. You have not created your main method here, and you are just writing within that class. Just create a main method. No, go at line number 4. No, don't right click. Write MAIN. Yeah, just enter. Then copy paste line number 8 to line number 10. Just cut this entire thing and place it within that curly bracket, within that main method. No, all at once you can copy and just paste it there. From line number 8 to line number 11, just cut everything. Admasu. Yeah. Not that line number 12. Okay, go ahead and place it at line number 6. Place your cursor at line number 6 and just paste those. Uh, just go at line number 9. Yeah. Delete that and write SOUT once more. Write SOUT once more. Yeah. Click enter. Just write product there. PRODUCT. Yeah. Enter. Enter. Now you see you still have some error in your program. That is
Remove the
because
curly bracket. Remove the curly
you have
bracket.
one extra curly bracket. Remove one extra curly bracket from the end at line number 14. Yeah. And now right click and run this program. Right click. Right click and you will get options to run the program. You see run product.main. Yeah, click on that. See, you have your product now, right? Product of both the numbers you can see in your terminal, in your console, right? So this is fine, Adma. So you are able to run your program successfully now. You got how to create a package and how to create a class. And in the main method, you basically need to write your logic part or the code that you have to write. Is that clear?
Yes, it's clear.
Yeah. Anyone else who has not completed until now? Solomon, Araya,
Yeah, me.
have you all completed this?
No, no. My IntelliPad is not opening.
Sorry,
Can
what?
I share my screen, please?
Yeah, Adma, so you can unshare your screen. What happened here? No. Open your IntelliJ. You haven't still open your IntelliJ? You were done with the installation and all last class, right?
Yes. So it doesn't come here. I even tried to pin it on the
No.
taskbar and I don't see it.
No. Go ahead and in the search buttons. Yeah, click on that. Can you give me control?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you have to download file. You have to open it, not so.
I'm not sure if you completed the installation process and all.
I think he said on a pop-up, yes or no, administration maybe.
What is the issue with your IntelliJ? You were able to open this last class, right? Wait a minute. See, before every class, right? Please keep your IntelliJ IDEA editor open, right? So that it does not like you don't have issues with going with the class. No, I think your screen is like hung.
So it says it's already there when we try to
Yeah,
run.
I see that. Do you have any memory issues like your system is already full or something?
No, that error is gone because the other day I deleted many files and I installed it. IntelliJ was already open. The file, everything was there.
Why is your screen going blank when I click on run as administrator?
I'm clicking on yes, and it's showing me that it already exists. Do you see my
Currently your screen has gone blank for me. So
I don't know why that happens. So I'm clicking yes, and
okay,
it's
wait a
gonna
minute.
show me that.
Wait a minute, wait a minute. I'm doing just
Oh, what?
it's not able to uninstall as well. Hmm. Can you click on that uninstall? Or
Okay,
click on that uninstall where I have placed the cursor. I don't know if
so you don't see my cursor at this time?
no, just press on that uninstall button. Nothing is happening, right?
Yeah, it shows me yes or no, and I'm pressing on yes.
Okay, uninstall, press yes.
Okay, yes. Think it's an installing.
Wait. Yeah, we'll do this uninstall. I don't know what happened and how. Please confirm if you delete. Check. Click on this check boxes. Delete IntelliJ. Click on this. You see two check boxes, right? Click on this.
Was
Yeah, both. Then click on uninstall. Do okay and press OK to retry the uninstall. Click on
it
OK.
says it's open somewhere.
Okay. Can you like? Okay, 1 second. Open your task manager and just close anything like editor. Yeah, open the task manager. Click on this. Okay, 1 second. Is your system like 32-bit or 64-bit?
64.
64. So why did you install your 32-bit operating means you should have basically downloaded 64-bit IntelliJ IDEA, right?
I think we did the other day.
But this is 32-bit, right? Just do one thing. Just close all these things. IntelliJ, wherever you see IntelliJ, right? Select and yeah,
This one.
all three. Select all three. End task, right? You see that end task? You see that end task at the bottom?
Yeah.
Yeah, just do it as quickly as possible. Do that IntelliJ IDEA as well. Yeah, fine.
What is this?
Close that. Means I don't want to like, yeah, close this. Click on this OK. Okay, can you go to your C drive now for the time being? Okay, uninstall was close this. Uninstall was done. Click on C drive. Go. Can you go below? Scroll below. Scroll below.
Where do you wanna go?
I want to see your program files. Okay, can you go at the top? Okay, can you go and click on Java?
Java.
You were able to get the JDK versions, right, last day?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, your Java is there. Now quickly go to open a Chrome and download again 64-bit IntelliJ IDEA. I think yours was 32-bit. IntelliJ download, yeah, go on that. No, download. Wait a minute. Let me do it.
Come, practice my best. Matis, come on, come on.
Can someone please mute themselves? I
Now,
think I'm getting a lot of noises from the background. Can you please mute yourself?
now, Matis.
Hello? I think I provided that link last class, right? On that WhatsApp group, I am pasting. Okay, wait a minute. Can someone ping that IntelliJ IDEA link that I provided in that Zoom chat?
What do you need the what's that? When the YouTube video?
No, not the video.
Which one? The intelligent.
Community. Okay, wait a minute. IntelliJ IDEA community download. See, from the next class, everyone has to like keep their IntelliJ IDEA ready before the class. We don't want these delays because of this, like a lot of time gets wasted, right? A- Anyone other than Araya was facing the problem of running that program? Hello?
For my side, I'm okay. I'm good.
Okay. Okay, let this just get downloaded. I'll just be back in a minute. Hey Araya, hello, hello. Hey Araya, are you there?
Yes, yes.
Can you open your downloads folder? See, Araya, can you like free up your spaces in this C drive? Your C drive is already like full, and this IntelliJ IDEA needs like more than 2 GB or 2 GB. I think you might have memory issues as well in your system. So please free up those spaces.
Yeah, I'll
We
clean up. I'll clean up, but there was enough memory, and we installed it and we opened it the other day.
see because of memory issues also these issues occur. Your system is like almost full, so there will be issues.
Mhm.
Can you just free up some 2-3 GB of space right now? Just delete something in C drive if there is something you can like clean up. Go in C drive, C drive.
I think there is enough space for this to load.
See, Raya, because of memory issues and all, these applications are consume like more memory, right? So because of memory issues and all, this when this gets installed, right, it needs more memory, sometimes 2 GB or something more than that as well. Because of less memory, this can like there can have it can have issues like while opening up startup of the application.
Okay, I'll free more space. But for now, it's gonna install, I think. So this
See,
was
you just have like 400 MB extra left. You should basically like keep at least like 5 to 6 GB space apart from this
uh,
like open. Means
okay.
click on
This will
next.
be. I
Cl-
have to do this.
Can you open your C drive in the meantime? Araya, can you open your C drive?
Yes, okay.
Do you have any like videos or anything which is like not much required here? Can you like
I'll
remove those
select.
things?
I'll do this after this installment.
No, there are like lots of things like
Because
I c-
it's gonna take me to time to know which ones to delete.
Nah.
I think the installation was going on and somehow I don't know where it actually went. It is definitely due to this memory spaces. So
Did it install?
what is this? Just close this. See, you definitely have memory issues, Araya. See, for now, I won't be able to solve your memory issues. What you can do is like the YouTube videos also I have already uploaded. So in the interest of time, I will go ahead with the class. You can like free up your
Okay,
space.
okay,
You can free up
okay,
the
go ahead.
spaces. And after this, right, what you can do is like do a fresh installation. I think the YouTube
Yeah,
videos are
I will.
the YouTube videos also I have like already uploaded on the channel, and Ravi has provided the link for that. So you can do that, and then you can like follow those. In the next class, we'll see if you still have any problem with this, right? Hello, 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 Araya, you there?
He said okay. He said okay. Chat
Okay.
on
Okay,
chat.
I think we'll help and then we just go into this.
Yeah, you can unshare your screen, please, Araya. Okay. I think other people have completed this exercise, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So I'll go ahead with the contents of today. So, okay. So we had already seen the data types and the primitive data types. We were able to.
Your screen is not shared, sorry.
Okay. Sorry. Just a minute. Yeah, so we had already covered these primitive data types last class, and I'll show some more examples on this now. So if you can see this, this is also a simple class where we want to like do some kind of calculation, and basically this is a simple program where we are basically converting, you know, temperature, right? Temperatures in Celsius, temperatures in degree Fahrenheit, right? The body temperature or the climate temperature. So what basically this program is doing is like taking some uh, temperature and it's like converting it to the other unit. So basically we have like Celsius as the one temperature unit, and we have like Fahrenheit as the other uh, temperature unit. And you can take like this is the formula for computing. You don't need to like memorize the formula. Formula will already be given to you. So basically, if you multiply this temperature into this one, right, plus 32, if you have this formula, you will be basically able to convert this. My I'll show it with some other example. So what my intention is like, I'll create another class. So I'm creating a class area. Everyone following me?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm creating a class area. I'm creating the main method. You all know until this point now, right? how you create a class, how you create a main method. So basically, what my intention is, I'll be basically writing a program to calculate the area of rectangle. How we basically do that is, everyone knows the area of rectangle can be calculated by multiplying the length
Sorry.
and width of the rectangle, right? So formula basically is like area equal to length into width. Yeah. So if you can see these double slashes, what I'm providing is, right, basically it's used for like writing comments. If you want to like provide some kind of comments or documentation to your program, you can write down this with the help of this double slash. So this will basically be a single line comment. And there's another way of commenting as well, like multi-line comment, which I'll show you later. But for now, this is like single line comment. You can provide some simple documentation to your program. So you should basically do like documentation as well for the program, so that if anyone reads your program, they basically get to know like what your intention is to write this program. Why are you basically writing this program? So I'm writing like calculate the area of rectangle, area equal to length into width. So this is what we'll be basically exactly doing now. So I'm taking a double value, double length, and you know that double basically takes like decimal values. So it can have like values after the decimal as well. So it would be 25 into 4, 25.4, then double width equal to 5.4, 5.5. So now we'll be computing the area. So you know that to when we compute the area, this will also be a decimal value, right? Means it can have some values after the decimal as well, right? So for those things, we will be again taking the double data type, double area of rectangle. Just see the convention of one second. Just see the convention of the variable that I'm using, right? This has 3 words, area of rectangle. So like first word will be entirely small, and then the second word will have its first letter capital, third word will have its first letter capital. So you should always follow this convention. I'll be reminding you in between, but you should like make this into a practice to follow the conventions. So area of rectangle will be basically length multiplied by width, right? So this is the area of rectangle. So now what I will do is I'll print out this area of rectangle. Again, I'm using that SOUT print statement. So I'll just write out some comments, like means some string output, area of rectangle is equal to area of rectangle. I will go ahead and run this. So area of rectangle is something like 139.7, right? So last class we also, so everyone is clear with this, right? There was nothing special. There was one product class that we already saw. This is similar to that, but I will teach you some more concepts here. Everyone is clear until now, right?
Yeah, this the you can say flattened, right? I mean, double is only two digits. I mean,
Yeah, I'll teach you like float and double as well. No,
Yes,
this
okay.
double can have like any like more digits as well. Like
Yeah, I see one, but okay.
yeah, you can
Wait, how do I mean, what's the difference? I mean, until the,
yeah. So float and double have difference. So last class we saw this slide, right? Where there was like float and then there was like double. So float will give you basically precision like up to 7th and 8th digit only. But double will give you like more precision. You can have like 16 to 18 digit as well in double. So and double, the storage capacity of double is basically more than that of float. So when you want to like do bigger computations of decimal values, you can go for like double. And when you want to like do smaller computations, you can basically go for float. So I'll teach you like one more thing here. This was one example, like area using this double operators. Now I'll create like another class, volume. I'll just create something like float length equal to 10 f. So when we create a float value, we basically have to like provide an f at the end. So that denotes a float value. Float width equal to 4f. So I'm basically computing volume of cuboid. And volume of cuboid is basically length into height into width. Length into width into height. So what I'll basically do is I'll take all the three parameters. Float height equal to 3f. Now again, I'll just compute float volume equal to length into width into height. I'll write down volume of cuboid is volume. I'll run this program. So the volume of cuboid is this much, 120.0. Now we'll do see, we were getting proper output until now, right? Now what our intention is like, I am trying to assign a double value to this variable at line number 8. Double value is like something with a decimal value without this f at the end, right? So see, I'm creating something like double value equal to 25.0. Everyone clear until now? There's nothing special that I've done in this program. It's just that I've taken three parameters, length, width, and height, and I've taken the product of those, and that gives me the volume of the cuboid. Everyone following until now?
Yes, only for I see the difference between double and float. When we write float length is equal to 10f. You added f, but when you double, we are not added any
Correct.
variables.
Yes. And one more thing, like double has more storage capacity. This you need to keep in mind, right?
yeah, after decimal, it just continues, right?
Yeah. Double has more storage capacity. So
Yeah, but
whatever whatever float can store, double can also store. But whatever double can store, float will not be able to store. So for now, I'm like, I'll show you some more things in this example. So see, when I write value equal to length, you can see that we are easily able to assign this length into this variable value. Means value was all, means initially we assigned the value variable with a value of 25.0, right?
Yeah.
Now length has a value of 10f. Now what we are doing is like, if we assign this length into this value, so the value, initial value was 25, but it will be like overwritten, right? So if you like assign this 10f into this, if you assign this length variable into this value, so the value variable will be like overwritten. So it will have the value now 10f. Now I will print this value. You can see this value is 10 now, right? I will put this same statement here. See, at line number 8, we had the value 25.0. Then I put a print statement here. Now the value of uh, uh, variable value is 25.0. Now what happened was like, at line number 16, what we are basically doing,
It's over.
assigning
That's override because double is
reassigning new value to value. Everyone clear until now?
because I mean overriding the double
Correct,
bundle,
correct.
right?
Yeah. So
Because of storage. I mean,
yeah. So the initial value of value was 25.0, and then we are like overriding the value with the new value. What length had? Length had the value 10f. So we were able to do this, like value equal to length, and we are printing the new value now. So basically, if you see in the console, I will write the comment, new value after reassignment. You can see the difference in the console. New value after reassignment is 10.0, right? Everyone clear until now? There's nothing much that I have done, but what I'm trying to show is like, double is a value which has like more storage. Float is a value which has like less storage than double. So any value which float can store, double can also store, right? Now I will do one more thing. Assign double value to float. So I will take width. Width is a float type data type, right? You can see this line number 13. This is a double, this is a float type data type. So if I give it like 5f, this is fine. What I'm trying to do now is like, I will try to like assign the value which is in double into this width. So what I will do is like value. So can you see that this is throwing me error? Can anyone let me know why this line is throwing error?
It is required to float. Required to float,
to not
not down.
override.
Sorry?
The width is just float, all right? So the value.
Yeah. So so the values data type is double and
Mm.
width data type is float, right? And we already know that double is a data type which has more storage. So what we can do is like this double cannot be stored in float, but float can be stored in double. You got it, right? Because a smaller data type can be stored into double, into the higher data type, but not the opposite. So I'll with equal to I'll write something here. I will provide you some explanation for here, like compile time error. So whatever red errors you see right now when you write this program, right? So these are like compile time errors. Your editor will already tell you that these are compile time errors, what you're getting. So this is compile time error because double is a higher storage data type than float. So I'll just comment this out so that you are able to know that this will throw error. Now, here I'll write down the comment. No errors in assigning float to double since float data type is a lower storage data type than double. Everyone clear until now?
So, Prita, sorry. So, for my understood, we have a double and float. So when we the variable double and float right now the double is value and the float is length. So value is equal to length. There is no through error because double is lower than float storages.
Correct. Double
But we
storage, double
yeah,
storage is larger than float. So when you assign a float value to double, that will not throw an error. You're correct.
we this is equal to value, so it is not correct. It throws compile time errors. That means that's a storage issue, only the storage issue.
Yeah, means that see that I'll show you like let's go step by step. So it's like storage when you have a large data type and when you have a small data type, so you cannot just store a large data type into a small data type. That will throw you a compile time error in Java. So means one thing is clear, right? Double has more storage than float. This you are clear? Yes, sir. You there?
Not really, Pritham, because
Okay.
right now the example is value no more than the float storage. So 25 is not more than float storage.
No.
Don't
Don't go with that 25. So when I talk about the storage, right, I talk about the range. I'll show you like in the previous slide. I think you are getting confused. See, we were talking about this entire range here. So see, byte, short, int, long, right? See, this bytes range is this much. 2 raised to the power 7 to 2 raised to the power 7. And short, again, this is range. So I'll show you one more slide. Okay, let's go into this slide. I'll show you one slide here. So if you see this slide, I was trying to go to this slide at some later point of time, but now you're getting a bit confused. So see, there is some like promotion to demotion rule. If you see this, right, the data types at the top, right? If you see these promotions, this double, float, long, int. So what this means in Java is like basically double is a higher storage value, float is a lower data type than double, and long is even means smaller data type than this float. So on. And what that means is basically your double can store float, and then similarly your long can store the int and these things. So what here I would try to do is like, when I try to like assign this length into this value, length is of float and value is of double. So this will never throw me an error. But if I try to like store a double into a float, that will like provide me error. So that will throw me compile time error. Now there is something we can still do. Now we know that width is of float type and value is of double type, right? Did you see that error went away? Now this is throwing me error, right? Because we are trying to store a double value into a float. Guess how you there?
Yes, I didn't catch up. Sorry about that. Because from I understood based on the example, but you said no consider the example. That is not consider for the value of
See, this value 25.0 and 10f don't go with this. Understand one rule, that when we have
as a logic that is I understood, but based on this example, I confused a little bit.
Yeah. So see, forget about the value that we are assigning this 25.0, 10f, 4f, 3f. It's like your data type, there's some kind of rule that whatever data type is like higher storage value in Java, that can store the means data type of the lower storage value, but the opposite is not true. So float is basically a lower storage data type than double, so it will not be able to store your double. So that is why at line number 21 it is again throwing me error, right? Because we are assigning a double into float, so this is throwing me error. But there is some other rule that we can still do this, means the lower storage data type can store the higher, but we will have to do something about it. So if I means this value is of double, and then what I'm doing is like I'm providing some small braces, and then I will try to like write it float. So this is some kind of like forcefully converting a double value into float. You getting it? I will write out the comment here. Explicit conversion of double into float. So this is something like explicit conversion of double into float. If we remove this thing, you will again get an error. You started getting an error. But this is like some kind of like forcefully or explicit conversion of double into float. This
double is a more common used to the plot, right?
Yeah, double generally you will be like using more than float. It would be more common data type. but I'm like teaching you the concepts. Like
Oh.
this is an explicit conversion of double into float. Earlier you saw that we cannot convert double into float simply. You were getting compile time errors. At line number 20, you were getting this compile time error, right? Because I've written exactly like why you were getting the errors as well. And at line number 22, we saw that we are still able to convert a higher data type into lower, but we are doing something like forcefully or explicitly. So explicit conversion of double into float. So I'll write it down. So this is called like typecasting as well. Typecasting, explicit conversion of higher data type to lower data type. So this is like typecasting again. So how we basically do typecasting is we will provide a small bracket and then provide the type of data type that we want to convert into. So width is of type float and this. So whatever type width has like float data type. So we are basically providing in typecasting, we will be providing these small braces and we'll provide that value, we'll provide that data type float. So this will be explicit conversion. Going ahead with today, right? I will give you all these Java files as well, so that you can go ahead and just review those on your own as well in your free time. I will provide all this, whatever files I've created, right? I will provide this to you. I will send that email to you all.
Okay.
Yeah.
One more
So,
question before that.
yeah, sure.
Before, I mean, at Masunas, oh, this year, I mean, finish up,
Uh,
yeah. At
uh,
Masun set up, asking, is a YAML file, you said YAML, right? IML.
Sorry,
Status
can you please
right?
speak louder? Your voice is not very clear.
Okay, hold on a second.
I think it's better, right?
Yeah, now it is better. Yeah.
Yeah. When you create this volume, right? Under volume batch h1 dot iml in the package area. Yeah, that's done.
Batch1.iml, right?
Yeah, this one say deleted before, right? I mean, when he add Masu, can delete it?
No,
when he created.
we will go to these things later. You don't have to worry about this. In your .iml file, you will not be able to write your Java programs. So what Admasu was trying to do was in the .iml file, he was trying to like basically write his Java program. So basically, the extension of your Java program is like .java. So break, the extension of this file is like break.java. Employee is like employee.java. So you won't be able to write like your Java programs into this .iml file. So this is basically like generated by the project itself. I did not create this file, so when I basically create the project, right, it will basically create this .iml file for me. So this would basically have the information of your module, like you have your Java module, and then there are like source directory, those kind of things. So this is not this file you won't be able to like basically write your Java programs.
Okay,
Yeah.
so no problem that one. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Everyone clear until now? Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So we had like seen these examples, like I showed you with some other example where we were trying to like get the output of two variables. We tried seeing the data types example by computing area, by computing volume, right? And then see, let's come to this point where we are you can see this program, right? Writing comments. So this is like a single line comment where you can see we already saw this when we are writing some documentation that I want to provide single line comment. This is like providing comments to your code. So this is when you just provide this double slash and write something, some documentation over here, this will be a single line comment. Now Java also provides you the facility to like write multi-line comment. So basically when you have like more documentation which cannot be like just written in a single line, so what you want to basically do is like you want to go for a multi-line comment. So let me show how that multi-line comment is written. So I'll just write a multi-line comment over here. So you, one second. So you provide a slash, forward slash, and then you provide a asterisk, and then what you basically, I'll provide some documentation. This class contains the basics of operator of data types and operators. Data types and operator, type conversion, type casting. I provided some documentation over here, and you can see this. This is basically called a multi-line comment from line number 3 to line number 5. You can see how we basically write a multi-line comment. We will provide a forward slash followed by an asterisk, and then whatever documentation we want to write, we write the documentation, and then again we provide a star and we provide a forward slash. So this is just for like documentation of purpose. You can when you want to like write multi-line comment, you can like write down like this. Is that clear?
Yeah, clear.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
So one more thing, how do we basically write down the constants? So there can be like several use cases where you will have some values where you want to like keep the value same, constant. You don't want to basically change the value of that particular data whole throughout the program. Means sometimes you know that when you compute the value of pi is like 3.142, right? Everyone knows like what is pi. Even if you don't know, right, that is fine. Means suppose some value won't change whole throughout the program, so we can name such things as like constant. So if you can see this slide, right, this line, static final float pi equal to 3.146f. Again, see, this is a float data type, right? We have written float pi equal to 3.1416f. So we provided one f at the end. This is because this is a float data type. And then we have like something called a static and final. I will teach you in great detail why we basically provide the static and final. So static and final, when we provide something before a data, before any data type, it is used to like mark that value as constant. So this particular value cannot be changed whole throughout the program. because we have like marked it as static final. So this is basically a constant. Its value cannot be changed. So for that purpose, we have provided these two keywords, static and final. I will teach you in more detail about the static and final, but for now, if you can see this constant, whatever constant that we want to have, this will already be in all caps, right? So if you can see this variable name, pi, pi, this is all in capital letters, right? So let me go ahead and create something like this. And one more thing, all the constants, anything that you have like static, right? You static variables, you need to like create before this main method, or you need to like create here. Any final variables, right? So you will be basically creating it here before the main method and within this block, static final float pi equal to 3.14 to f. So this is it. Now, if I go ahead, at line number 18, right? Do you see I'm getting some kind of red underline error? At line number 19, if you can see, this is giving me some kind of error. And it is saying that cannot assign a value to final variable pi, right? Everyone can see this?
Yes, I can.
Yes.
I can see.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
yes, I can
why this is? Because we already have like at line number 10, we have like static final float pi equal to 3.142 f. What that means is like we provided static and final to make this value as constant. Means its value cannot change. So if you want to again provide some other value at some point, like I provided some other value at this line number 19, right? So this will give me an error because this is a constant. This is already declared like a constant value and we cannot change this constant value, right? So this is giving me error. This is giving me compile time error. I will write down this like why we were basically getting this error. Compile time error because pi is a final variable. It can't be changed. Got it? Everyone clear until now? Hello?
Yes, yes, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So this were like this was like very basic things. I'll go on to some other slides as well. So these are like very straightforward things. I won't be providing you a demo on this because we have already seen this thing, how you do the product, how you do a sum of two numbers, how you do the multiplication. So this is just like operators, what we basically use. So for addition purpose, we are using a plus sign. For subtraction, we are using a minus. For multiplication, we are using an asterisk. For division, we are using this forward slash. And for remainder, if you want to like find out the remainder, basically you use this percentage sign. So if you do like 5% 2, what will 5% 2 give? It will basically give you 1, right? Means when you divide 5 by 2, you basically get a remainder as 1, right? Means if you divide like 5 by 2, means 2 into 2 is 4 and you get a remainder 1, right? So basically this is used to compute remainder. This is like a percentage sign. So this will basically give you a remainder. Then there is something called like unary minus and unary plus. So Means before any variable, if you if you have your minus in brackets and plus in brackets, right? So this is for like representing your representing your value. Like this is not greatly used, but sometimes you might see it somewhere. It is unary plus is used to represent your positive value. Unary minus is used to like present your negative value. I'll just try to like show you something like this. Let's go to this place and int a equal to 10. Now a equal to unary plus. No, we don't provide the bracket over here. We just write it simply like this. So see, int a equal to 10, right? So when you just provide a minus a over here, so you can like reassign this value into this z. So z will be basically minus 10. You are negating the value of this a, means a was like 10, and then you are negating the value, means you are basically multiplying it by -1, and you are converting this positive value into a negative value. So z will basically be -10. So this is it. Now z is your like negative value. So for that purpose, you can like use this a plus and minus. Let's go to other increment and decrement operators. So this is important. You may get interview questions out of this. Let me create one example for increment and decrement operator. Increment, decrement operators. So I've created a class for increment, decrement operator. I will extend this class for like 10 minutes. Is that fine with all of you?
I'm okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, no problem. Yeah. So I have one value like anti-x equal to 5. And what I'm basically doing is now I will try to like print out the value of 5. So there are two operators. One is like plus plus, other is like minus minus. So plus plus is basically your increment operator, and minus minus is basically your decrement operator. So when I say like plus plus x, this is like this expression is same as like plus plus x and x equal to x plus 1 are same. These two statements are same. You got it? Then minus minus x and x equal to x minus 1 are same. These statements are same. Now, if I write here plus plus x, can you tell me like what this will print? The initial value of x was 5. Now at line number 14, I am printing out like plus plus x. What would this print?
The 2 times, I mean, 2 times 5. I mean,
No, why will this print 5 2 times? can you see like what at line number 18 I have written? Plus plus x is basically x equal to x plus 1. So what was the initial value of x? 5. So
Okay.
plus 1 would basically mean it 6, right?
Oh, 6. Okay, yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
So let me go ahead and print this one. 6. Everyone
Oh.
following it until now?
Okay, okay.
You got this? So initial value of x was 5. When I did this plus plus x, so this is basically x equal to x plus 1.
Mhm.
And x plus
Yes.
1, x plus 1. So one more thing, when we write this command here, right, x equal to x plus 1, right, how this computation basically takes place is, first the right, you see this equal to sign, right?
Yeah.
So the right hand thing is computed first. So this calculation will be done first. 5 plus 1. And then again, this value, when it is calculated, it will be like assigned to this left hand variable. So now x is assigned with a new variable. So right hand thing is calculated first. And then once this calculation is done, this will be basically assigned to this left hand side variable. So x plus 1 is basically 5 plus 1 equal to 6. And then our x variable got updated with a new value. So that is 6. So this is x equal to x plus 1. This is same as like plus plus x. Everyone clear until now? This is very straightforward and simple.
Mhm.
Okay, now let's see another thing. This was clear. Now what I'm doing is basically x plus plus. And so what will x plus plus? X plus plus x and x plus plus are a bit different. I'll show you what exactly this is. If you basically print this, it will print again x plus plus. Sorry,
Okay.
it will again print this 6 only. But if you again print this x, right, what do you expect this will print the third time? Can anyone tell me?
Oh, second half, no.
Like,
Just
you're gonna
5.
be forced to implement more.
6 plus, is it 7? No, it's plus 6 and also.
At line number 18, what will this print statement basically print? So this was like printing me 6, right? And
Yeah,
again, this was
6.
also printing me 6. Now
Yeah.
what will this print me?
7.
7.
Because, yeah,
How,
plus 1.
how many people are saying 7? How many people are saying 6?
I'm saying 5, just 5.
Why are you saying 5? Okay, the
Because
initial
X
the
is
initial value of x was 5.
6,
That is
6.
why. Okay.
Yeah, logically, you have to add on that. Yeah.
Anyone saying 5? Who is saying 5? Anyone more who is saying 5?
But I've said I'm said 6.
Okay. And how many people are saying 7?
I say 7.
Can you all write down in the chat window all your answers? Whatever you're thinking, maybe you might be right, you may be wrong. No problem about that, but please try it. I think we have few people more left. Can you please go ahead and write it down as quickly as possible? Okay. Okay, fine. I'll just run this program now. So this is printing me 7. I will tell you like what exactly happened through the entire program. So at line number 6, we have assigned our variable x with a value of 5. So this is our initial declaration, right? We also call this us like initialization. So this was our initial value, initialization and declaration. Okay. So now at line number 16, what we
Yeah,
basically let me
87.
let me explain. Yeah, at line number 16 basically, right? What we did was like plus plus x. So plus plus x is basically x equal to x plus 1. So what happened was like your x plus 1, 5 plus 1 equal to 6. And then what it did was basically it updated the previous value of 5 to 6. So x equal to 5 now became x equal to 6 because we had like plus plus x, and plus x basically means x plus 1. Everyone clear at line number 16?
Yes.
Yeah. And now what happens at line number 17? We did a x plus plus. So what it basically does is like it basically prints the value first and then increments it. So this is called post increment operator. So prints first and then increments. So basically it printed the value first, x equal to 6, and then it incremented. Then it went from 6 to 7. So by the time we came at line number 18, so the value was 7. So even if we like print this now, this was like printing miss 7. Because of line number 17, this was like printing miss 7. Because x plus plus is like post increment operator. So first it will print and then it will increment. So the value 6 was printed here, and again this was like incremented to 7. So again, if at line number 18 we are printing this, we are getting a value of 7 because this was incremented in the previous step. Any doubts, anyone?
Mm.
Now, is this clear for everyone? This is prefix increment operator, and the next one is postfix increment operator. So prefix will basically increment first and then print. Postfix will basically print first and then increment. You might get sometimes some tricky objective questions based on this one. Okay, one more thing. I am creating one more quiz here, and it is z equal to 10. And
So
then
next to that, when we print x plus plus, it will be print 7 or 8.
You want me to basically print again x plus plus?
19, yeah. Can you add 19 s out?
X plus
X
plus.
plus. Mhm.
What do you think it will print?
It is 7, or as it is 7 or 8.
No, I'm asking you. I know the answer, but I'm asking you what at line number 19, what do you expect this will print?
I expected for it is increment 8.
Sorry, what's the value it will print at line number 19?
8. For
Why
my
will it
Because
print 8?
it is increment, yeah. The
No,
first one 666 plus
no. X plus, see, at line number 18, the value of x is now 7, right?
mhm.
So the value at line number 18 is 7. So the line, what X plus plus is which type of operator? It is postface increment operator, right? What it will do is like it will print first and then increment. So this will basically be 7 only, and then it will increment. So now at line number 20, this is incremented thing. So at line number 20, you will basically get this 8. Let me print this again. See, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8. You got it?
Okay, got it. Yeah.
Anyone has any confusion? Let me give it one example here. So this is plus plus z, then this is like z plus plus, and then there is like z. I'll give you like 4 options here. So first option is like 10, 10, 10. Second option is B. Option B is like 11, 11, okay. And comma 11, comma 12. Can you all put it in the chat window, whichever option you feel is right? Don't write it out on your editor and then tell me the answer. Please compute it. Please don't try it on your editor and just say the answer. That would be cheating. No, why it is like B and D both? Oh, B and D are like, oh, I provided the same options. Okay, sorry, my bad. I want everyone to try out here. Let me try to run this program now. So it provided me the answer 11, 11, 12. Why? Because initial value of z was 10. Now we did a plus plus z. So plus plus z is basically incrementing first and then printing. So it is equal to 10 plus 1. So 10 plus 1 will be 11. Now when we are doing a z plus plus, so this z plus plus will print it first. So initially this was already incremented to 11. So this will print 11 and then increment it. So it incremented to 12 now, and then here we are just printing z, whatever the updated value of z is. So this will be 12 because after this z plus plus basically incremented after printing. So 11 went on to become 12, and then that's why basically we are printing this z here. So this is 12. Everyone clear until now? Okay.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. So we'll see some kind of assignment operators as well here. So this is similar to this, means I think we have already seen these things like I equal to j. This is like assigning the value of j to I, and then I plus equal to 5 equal to I plus equal to 5. What do you mean by I plus equal to 5? This is like I equal to I plus 5. You got it? So with this I equal, yeah, I plus equal to 5. This is similar to like I equal to I plus 5. And again, I minus equal to 5. This is same as I equal to I minus 5. So this is a shorthand way of writing as well. I plus equal to 5 is similar to like I equal to I plus 1. I minus equal to 5 is like I equal to I minus 5. Then similarly for all these operations, asterisk equal to like it is I into 5. I divided by equal to 5 is like I equal to I by 5. This is similar to
Okay, we need to see it consequently, right? So for example,
yeah, this is a
can-
shorthand assignment operator. We also called it as shorthand assignment operator, but this is similar to like that I equal to I plus 5 and I equal to I plus 5 and I plus equal to 5 are similar. So there's nothing much of difference. So we'll keep this class to until here itself. We'll cover the next chapters. There were still some operator things remaining. I thought I would be able to cover those things by today, but there was few issues with like getting ahead with the first program, and we had few issues with the IntelliJ of um, someone. Yeah. So I would request everyone that please keep your setup ready before every class, such that we do not waste any time. And I think there was some problem with the IntelliJ. Who was facing the issue with opening IntelliJ? I just forgot. Please just go ahead and like free up some memory. I think that would basically solve your problem. And then whatever issues whatever things you haven't followed in this class, you may ask me before when we start the next class. So everyone, I'll send these examples, this Java files to you by today, and please go through it. Just go. Also, I've like send it to you the Google Slides, and also the YouTube channel link was also provided in that WhatsApp group. So this whatever exercises or demos file I have, I will send it to you through email. Please go ahead and practice this. If you don't do hands-on, if you don't just if you do not go ahead and like revise your concepts, right, it will be difficult to go into the next class if you have already not understood. So just go ahead and try to like just go through the entire content. Whatever doubts you have, you can like ask in the next class, start of the next class. So I think that will basically help you for the next class as well. And you can go through the Google slides and the YouTube videos as well. So whatever things you have missed, you might get it there. Uh, you basically everything we have like covered. So if you go through the Google slides and this YouTube videos, whatever I'm uploading that you on that YouTube channel, so basically you will be able to get it. If still you have issues, in the next class, we'll discuss this. I'm stopping the share and I'll stop the recording.
Okay, Pritam, can I
Yeah.
ask one?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Oh, I think you drop off your screen.
Okay.
I have
Do you
many
want me to
questions.
share it? Yeah, let me share the
Yeah.
screen again. Yeah. Yeah, please.
Can you go back naming constants?
Okay, you want me to go to the slides?
Yeah, naming, naming constants. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, naming.
Okay, 1 second. Yeah.
Yes, oh, not naming. I think so. When you write static final value inside the class.
Okay,
Yeah, this one. Yeah,
This
named
one.
constant. Yeah, this one. So you created for static final float inside the class, but not the main string.
yeah, not
So
in the main
that-
method.
Yeah, the main method, which means for always static value created inside the class, but not main string. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
So,
teach you about more of the concept of static. So static is anything which is basically of a class level. So it has to be declared at the class level. I'll teach you in detail about the static. So I was not going into quite more detail now because like I was just trying to show you how we create a constant. But static is anything we basically create at the class level. And if you want to like basically create static final data type, static final data type. So basically you will be creating it above the class, above the main method and just below the class. So this basically creates your constant. I will teach you about these concepts of static. Static basically anything at the class level. So I'll teach you these concepts later. So other than that, means keep in mind that whenever we are creating a constant, we'll follow this static final such that what this basically means is this pi value is at class level and this is final. Final means what cannot be changed. So this pi's value cannot be changed. That is why we have created this as final. And this is a class level variable. It can be used anywhere inside the class. So keep these things in mind and I'll let you know. We have like static can be used with variables. Static can be used with the method names and static keyword can also be used with the class names. Similarly is like final keyword as well. So final can be used with class names, final can be used with method names and also the variables. But there are like different use cases where we use this static and final, which will cover as we go ahead. So for now, I think this information should be clear for you. So I'll teach when we go ahead with like each of the static and final keywords in great detail. Is it fine for now?
okay, that is fine, but at this time API value is it is constant, so
You cannot,
we can
you
write
cannot,
as static. But for my understood below main method, so we will create for dynamic all dynamic constants. So
yeah. So in main method, you can like, so basically this is the way you will be basically creating constant. In main method, if you try to like create any final, do you want to like create any final variables inside the main method? I think, can you try out like creating any final inside the main method? You will see int z
think,
equal to 10. See, if I
this
create
one
some
is-
final, can you please?
Oh, go ahead.
okay, got it now.
See, we are able to like create this, but whenever we are like creating this let me just try to put static as well. See what it is saying. Modifier static is not allowed here. Why? Because
Okay.
this is a class level thing, right? So we won't be like,
can you copy and paste it inside the class?
yeah, I'll paste it this inside the class. I'll paste it here. If I paste it here, right? You see the error went away, right?
Okay, guys.
Okay, because under okay, now I get it. Yes.
Okay, I
Okay,
understand now.
thank you.
I was
Now you got it.
understand the PI value is constant, so that is why for my confusion.
Yeah.
So I write
So
rectangle.
static is anything which will not be allowed here. It will be allowed at the class level. I will teach you, like, there are ways where you can create static variables, static methods, and static class. I'll teach you all those things in great detail, but you saw that static modifier was not allowed here, right? We got the error, and we'll create it here. So let's keep this class until now. I think we have already extended like more than half an hour. So we'll keep this class until here, and I'm stopping the recording.